drifted around a bit over his first 5 seasons, but he made real strides last year.
And the Rockets making a change here. Nene, he's checked in for Capella. Beasley comes in for Ryan Anderson. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Brewer. And James Harden subbed in for Eric Gordon. And the jam by Harden.
That's really how they're going to get back into this game, trim the lead. I mean, play tough defense, force some turnovers, and then push it to the other end.
And, Clark, those steals allow you to play in the open floor.
Lillard attacking Ballard.
Rockets foul call.
Portland may have yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. And he knocks down the first one. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Pablo Prigioni. And so he hits both. Here's Beverly. He has 7. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Throws it up high. And Harkless slams it in.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
Here's Harden. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
Going back to Ed Davis, his rebounds, field goal percentage were way up last year. He's finally developed the strength to anchor inside, and, Greg, the skill set to convert scoring opportunities as well.
And Kevin, you can see his confidence growing. He just needs to keep at it to reach his full potential.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Well, I tell you what, Nene is a man among boys down low. Remarkable physical power. And he's also got a tough mentality about him. Just a real rugged individual.
And getting back to Nene, an obvious inside player with great impact. He looks and plays like a man possessed. Yet through last season, Greg, he's never averaged as much as 8 rebounds a game.
And, you know, his true value is measured in intangibles at times, not just on the stat sheet. He does all the dirty work so others can shine.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Davis setting the pick for McCollum. Lillard, right side. Takes it up with both hands and grips it down.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Assist from.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Lillard, the pass to Ballard. It's deflected. Harden dishes to Beverly. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Beverly's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Rockets. Lillard on top. Ariza covering. Lillard attacking. It's rebounded by Houston.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Harden kicks to Beasley. And the 3 off target.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
And they need a timeout, Kevin. They haven't been boxing out like they need to, and they're giving up a ton of second-chance points.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
Yeah, the Rockets were able to make it to the second spot in the West at the very end of the season. Actually came down to the last day. They could have ended as low as 6 going into the final games.
the Trailblazers. Allen Crabbe comes in for McCollum, and Turner subbed in for Lillard. Rockets trail by 10. Last season for the Rockets, they finished as the number 2 team in the West to the Golden State Warriors. But, you know, they had to battle the whole way through.
Yeah, in part because of injuries. I mean, the Rockets did well to come in second in the West, but it was because they took care of the so-called easy games. 33 wins in the conference, but a record of 12-16 against the other playoff teams out West.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Here's Ariza. Passes to Beverly. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one on Turner.
Take a look at what Beverly's been doing. He has 9 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
And continuing to expand his arsenal last season, Patrick Beverly, the guard for the Rockets. Career highs in assists and rebounds per game, and he's one of the smallest guys on the floor.
Yeah, and he's really working on the details of becoming a better playmaker, becoming a guy that has coaches trust him to handle the basketball in those crucial situations.
That's good.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Here's Harden, and he jams it with authority.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
You know, talking about Beverly, his wrist injury really changed things for the Rockets at the end of last season. Suddenly, 37-year-old Jason Terry had to take on big minutes at the point, and he was serviceable, but they missed Beverly's toughness on defense particularly.
Plumlee is checked in for Portland. Aminu comes in for Ed Davis. Here's Beverly. 10 points for him. Nene, the screen. Got a piece of it. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Turner leading the charge.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
And going back to the one thing with Patrick Beverly, his shot could still be more consistent. Last year, he was down in shooting averages across the board, including just 38% from the field. It makes it very difficult on your offense when you have an inability to space the floor.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all of those points coming in the paint. They've got to show more resistance there.
Rockets trail by 10. Nene, the screen. Here's Harden. Another miss by Houston.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Turner. And it's Nene with the rebound. Nene's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Harden outside. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Harden's got 6 here in this quarter. And here we go. Beverly heading to the hoop. And Harden with the stuff.
Tell you what, that was all made possible by the heads-up defense at the other end.
And I love that as soon as they get their hands on the basketball, they immediately get out in transition.
And it's Turner off the drive. Launches it. And he gets it to go. Krabs got 9.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Beasley with a clean look. Portland grabs the miss. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Well, Portland had another strong season against the rest of the West. Ended up with a record of 31-21 in the conference, and that was good enough to earn them the 4th spot in the West.
.104 left here in the 3rd quarter. Beverly the pass to Nene.
You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
I tell you what, guys, I don't care what the score is. That's the play we're going to remember when this game is over.
Beverly dishes to Harden. Good on the shot. Harden's got 10 points in the quarter.
And he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
Yeah, he's most certainly not the reason they're in a hole. I mean, his percentage has been outstanding. Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
To the wing right side. And Beverly gets to Ariza. Cans it from downtown. Ariza's got 9. Portland leading by 6. And it's Turner off the drive. Feeds it to Crab. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. And that does it for the 3rd quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the 4th quarter. Trailblazers lead by 6. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The 4th quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. Trailblazers shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Davis is out there with Mo Harkless. And it's Billar in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Prigioni, the pass to Gordon. They set the pick. The feed to Capella. It's tipped. 6 to shoot. Gordon kicks to Brewer. And it's Pablo Prigioni with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, he looked clumsy on that one. He was not going to get away with that.
Yeah, he climbed all over him. I mean, there's a picture of that one in the officiating manual. So, clear, easy call. I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard. Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Really a heads-up play on both ends there. The steal and the quick push on the break.
Rapid-fire basketball at its best. Boom, 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 bang.
Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. Billar. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the foul against Houston. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Trailblazers?
Boy, guys, I really like how they've driven the ball to the basket in this game. I mean, they've been very aggressive with it.
And they've also worked hard to get the ball inside. They haven't just settled. And they've hit a lot of high-percentage shots in this game.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. Ariza with the bucket.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Ariza against Lillard. Pass to Billar. It's tipped. Beasley with the steal. And it's Houston on the break. And it's Beverly missing.
Nice little lead they're enjoying here, and they deserve it with all the work they put in on the glass.
Yeah, the effort and the aggression really favors them thus far. They've completely dominated the backboard.
Here's Harkless, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Explosive leaping ability.
Oh, that was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
And guys, how about how fearsome?
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up the lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And the Rockets were a tough team last year, but at times it really felt like a one-man show. Harden carried them so much for so long. You just have to wonder if it wore him out.
Find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Rockets coach had some advice for the team over that last break. He didn't exactly take it easy on them, saying, how much do you want it? Don't tell me. Show me out there. We have to play better. We have to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys?
The Rockets making a switch here. Capella's checked in. And if carrying the team during the regular season wore Harden down, Greg, you were talking about, it didn't show that much in the playoffs. Harden was phenomenal most, if not Clark, all of the postseason.
I would agree with you, but there also were some other guys for Houston that did step up in the postseason. Howard looked as good as he did before all of his injuries, as a case in point.
And he makes both free throws. Well, guys, James Harden, quite possibly the most devastating rim attacker in the league today, just refuses to slow down. Wayne Clark, he's going right at the basket.
Yeah, he's got it all, Kevin. I mean, he's so thick and strong and has deceptive moves and explosiveness. When he gets inside, he's scoring or you're fouling.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Here's Harkless. Portland again missing.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage. Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
When you're defending Harden, it really is a pick-your-poison situation. I mean, we talked about his driving, but you can't gap him because he's also a very good shooter and passer. So that double team that you want to provide as well, he's real good at finding that open man.
Nene, he's checked in for Capella.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there. Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Here's Davis, and here's a nice one-handed slam.
And, guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting them get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
And guys, another thing about Harden, he draws so much attention defensively. So even when he misses around the rim, oftentimes it's going to create offensive rebound opportunities for the Rockets. So he takes the whole defense with him. And he's shaking off that. Low start, giving them a boost here in the second. And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Rockets trail by 3. Pass to Nene. Down low. Harden. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Harden's got 41.
And you've got to love the energy right now. They got hot when they absolutely had to.
And really the focus right now is to stay hot. Not much time left to complete this comeback, so they've got to get it done now.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Milwaukee Bucks. Lillard, the pass to Ballard. Back to Lillard. And here's McCollum for 3. The shot misses. And it's Houston the other way.
And they get the rebound, but guys, that's been the issue throughout the game.
Yep, and the results on the scoreboard are attributed to how they've been out-rebounded thus far.
Here's Harden. Again, the Rockets score.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
It's Davis with the drop. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
And stolen by Lillard. Harkless kicks the ball.
And Kevin, maybe the play of the game right there.
A tremendous instinct straight to come up with a steal and then attack the basket.
Game changer right there, guys. An unbelievable play to make it this stage of a really tight ball game.
Good. Beverly's got the game tied up here for Houston.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
Lillard against Ariza. And Lillard kicks to Davis. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling this, Greg. I mean, this is just another fantastic dime drop right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel. This isn't just a good fourth quarter. I mean, he's been outstanding. 6 straight buckets here.
And how about in a pressure-packed moment? This game's very close, and they've needed every bucket. He's definitely risen to the challenge.
Here's Harkless. The three-pointer, no good.
That's a shot you've got to take if you're looking for the three-pointer. I mean, the defense was nowhere around.
Boy, what a pressure bucket that was.
Greg, now that's coming through in the clutch.
McCollum with the ball. Guarded now by Michael Beasley.
Somebody really lit the fuse for Damian Lillard.
There's 37 seconds left in the game. Nene with the screen on Lillard. Beverly dishes to Nene. There's the three. And there's the call on Nene. And that'll be his third foul so far. Here's Lillard. 23 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Shot clock at 5. And an intentional foul right there. Shot from the inbound. Oh, off target. Timeout called the Rockets. Timeout called the Rockets.
All right, fans, let's get up. Let's get loud. You're the laser dancers. Fans, get out of your seats and make some noise.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Regulation is ended and we're heading to overtime. From Portland. Well, if you love great competition and neck-and-neck basketball action, this one has been a great one. Overtime number 1. Getting going right now. Tip-off goes to Houston. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here. Brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the floor for Portland. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Harkless is out there with Davis. And it's Ballard in at the 5 spot. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Good job threading that pass into the lane. I like his vision, guys. He sees everything.
Here's Ariza. It's deflected. They recover it. Harden has a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And for Portland, they're shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Poked away. Taken away by Nene. Nene, the screen. Harden. And Harkless pulls it down. Harkless has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Tipped away. And it's Houston on the break. Harden's got the ball. And powered down the jam.
Just enormous, guys. With time winding down, goes for the steal, and then off to the races.
Yeah, that was big time right there, Clark. That's terrific basketball.
Out of bounds, Portland takes possession.
You know, that's hard to explain that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Portland trailing here. And Lillard gets double-teamed. Davis, the pass to Ballard. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
No way to mess that one up, Kevin. I mean, he powered it down with both hands.
Not this guy. He is a superb finisher.
And when he gets near the hoop, guys, he is a tour de force.
Harden. Here's Beasley. Great D that time from Davis.
Boy, have they been hitting the glass hard or what? Kind of surprising in such a tight game.
Yeah, they've had their chances, and they're playing with passion. They've just got to tighten up on the execution.
It's Harden with the drive. The layup missed.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And Houston gets called for the foul.
Some good numbers for Harkless. He has 20 points and the 1 steal. He's passing the ball so well right now and is really focused at the charity stripe, too.
And Clark, you can just see him oozing with confidence right now.
Ariza kicks to Nene.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that narrows the gap to 1. Trailblazers have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop so far in overtime. Now here's Harkless. Not a lot of room. Lillard, the pass to Ballard. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 3-point game.
And nice there. He does not waste those opportunities. Just what they needed with this game still in doubt.
Nene, the screen. Beverly dishes to Nene. For 3, Beasley.
He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
Out of hand on it. But they'll get another chance. Here's Harkless. Goes up high for the 2-handed dunk.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was also safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be. Remove all doubt on that attack.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're losing by 5. There's a minute left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. He's checked in for Ed Davis. And then for Houston, Capella's checked in. And it's Anderson in for Michael Beasley. Beverly with the ball. Now defended by McCollum. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. The Trailblazers have gone a stellar 4 of 5 from the floor since the start of overtime. Lillard attacking in a big-time jam right there.
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is secure.
I'm almost ready to go there with you, partner. Not quite. I'm hanging around at that 98% mark, so it's just about done, but I need a little more evidence to close the book on it.
Out left to the wing. McCollum kicks to Lillard. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And that fella can flat out fly, can he?
Reminds me of a young Greg Anthony out of UNLV.
Goodness.
No doubt about that. Just look at the elevation he climbed to right there.
Kevin, you just made my knees hurt.
That's what sets him apart from so many other point guards in the NBA.
Anderson can't get it to go. And so it's Portland winning this one. They escaped with a victory, although they needed Clark an extra period to get it done.
Well, I think it was one heck of a ball game. Both teams gave great effort, and the bounces just went their way in overtime.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And now to our good friend Ernie Johnson, who is standing by in the studio.